Welcome back to the Fat and Regal Show. This is episode 5, and we are so excited because we got an exciting guest, and she's ready to talk her shit.
Yeah.
So before we get into that and before we introduce her, we want to thank all of our special sponsors. I'm not going to get into the names because if you haven't watched them in the first 4 episodes,
What are you doing?
what are you doing with your life? But anyways, if you want to be a potential sponsor or donor, you want to donate to the podcast, everything that is spent here, it goes to just better this podcast, okay? But with us is Cait
With an 8.
with an 8. Let's
Yeah.
get it straight.
Woo!
Or y'all can call her C8. That's what she's known by.
And background clapping.
Welcome.
I actually found her on TikTok, and the reason that it's an interesting story. I watched her, right, and I'm like thinking, dude, like she's got like anxiety and stuff. I'm okay. So.
Yeah, just throw me out there.
No, it's all right.
Tell
Well,
me.
I got anxiety
Lay it out
and
to
depression
me.
too. But check this out. She caught my attention because, dude, she was like saying like she was putting her business out there. If you don't know, you can follow her on TikTok. Just look up C8. Promise she's the first one. Anyways, that's how I found her. I messaged her one day. Hopefully I wasn't a creep. But I just said, hey, we're doing a podcast. I think that you would be a perfect match. So we got an interesting topic to talk about.
Yep.
And this one's going to hit some nerves because today it's about relationships.
Yes, sir.
Dun, dun, dun.
All right, so the first question that I'm going to ask for both of y'all is what do you look for in a person? And I'm going to first go with Rocky because he's currently searching.
Yo, what's up? Nah, I'm just kidding. What I look for in a person, I look for if the person is funny, fun to be around, down to earth, pretty face.
Do you like sassy women?
Yes, I kind of keeps me on my toes,
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
What
ooh.
keeps me?
Yeah, just those character traits. Yeah.
All right, well, Cait, what do you look for when you look for your special significant other?
Well, in the past, I haven't been very good at judging people, so I definitely had to learn a lot of hard lessons. But what I've learned here recently is that I look for emotional maturity over everything. I don't like having to explain basic morals or values to you or get you to understand me on a different level by having to like constantly explain the little things, which may appear little to me, but yeah, definitely just emotional maturity. Like Rocky said, you have to be funny, dude. If you could have me laughing all day, I'm set.
You heard it here, guys.
And it's
If you
it's
wanna get-
Regal, right? No, I'm just kidding.
It's-
Don't call me by your name.
No, I'm just
Rocky,
kidding.
oh my
No,
god.
I'm just kidding. You call
Like,
me
start
by my
over,
name.
start over.
No, I'm just kidding.
No.
You call me by my name.
Anyways, guys, you heard it from a woman. All
Yeah.
y'all horny bastards out there. If
Let
you
'em
wanna
know.
if you wanna entertain. But if you really want to settle down and find somebody, you have to make them laugh and feed them yummy food. Okay, so the second question that I got, or maybe I should answer the dang question too.
Yeah, maybe
what
you
I
should answer the question.
basically I think is just long as we got a good chemistry. If we can talk, I mean we can literally talk about anything. Like we're bullshitting. If we can talk about serious, it can just be bullshit. If you can keep a conversation, it's not like boring or dull.
Yeah.
You got me.
Same.
I can't say. I mean, these two guys know from the girls that I've dated in the past. I don't think I really have a type, but
You have a vibe, not a type.
yeah, I got a vibe. Sorry, I'm choking up here. Anyways, number 2.
Sorry, bro.
Like-
Number 2.
PTSD.
What point? Okay, y'all guys. What point in life is it appropriate to commit to someone and why? At what stages are you thinking like, hey, all right, like let's say you're talking to this girl, and y'all are talking, and it's getting really serious. You're going over to her house. She's going over to your house.
Mhm.
She's inviting you to the family. You're starting to notice like, oh shit, shit's about to get serious, right?
Yeah.
When is it okay to be like, all right? When is the appropriate time to say, hey, let's commit to this and that, through a guy's and a woman's perspective? So, when is
Well, I don't know. For me, I would like to get to know the person before I actually try to be committed to somebody. So that includes way before going to parents' house and going to, obviously hanging out with them would probably be at their house or my house. But I would say, like, if I hanged out with that person enough to know, like, oh man, yeah, I like her, then.
Do you think like, should there be any intimacy prior before commitment?
No, because, well, I mean, it depends on what you're looking for, really. Because.
But I'm asking you through.
No, I wouldn't.
Okay.
I would rather
through your morals and respect.
I would rather get to know the person first before
you do any of that shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like at least 4 or 5 dates, maybe 6.
I'm not gonna lie to y'all. If you're making me laugh, we got a chemistry, boy. You getting a kiss, and the meow meow. Okay. I'm not even gonna cap.
You're gonna buy her a cat.
You know what I'm saying? Nah, I'm just
like a
joking.
plan.
I mean, to me, it's just like I said. If the chemistry is there, it's just common sense. You know, like when you fall in love with someone or you really like somebody. I'm just saying, for me, okay.
But but hold on. A lot of times, a lot of people like to put on a facade.
Yes.
And it's not until you actually get to know the person that you're like, well, wait a second.
Exactly.
Yeah, because
but you already.
But what I'm saying is, I'm telling you what I'm doing. I'm not telling you what you're doing.
I know.
That's why I'm fucked up. You know what I'm saying? I'm just putting it out there.
Forgive me.
You know, when
we're all messed up, all right? We're all just.
I'm just saying, like, okay, if you follow my footsteps, a lot of y'all are probably innocent as hell, and y'all probably wouldn't commit, or y'all thinking like, no, you're gonna take me on a steak and dinner before you touch the kidder. Okay, I don't know what I'm saying, but anyways, you get the point of what I'm saying. Some people don't. I mean, like I said, that's just me. I think if the chemistry there, obviously the vibes. I mean, you got to read body tones and stuff like that. Obviously, if she's, guys, if you don't know, follow me on my 8-week program on the next episode, and I'll tell you. No, I'm just kidding.
This is the prelude, all right?
But let's get back to Cait on that. So, Cait, what do you think? When is the appropriate time? Do you think that? I don't know. You think if he or her, is committed to you? I don't know.
He always throws that in.
I don't know. Well, okay. Are you interested in guys or girls?
I'm interested in both.
Okay. What do you have one that you tend to lean on more?
Guys, definitely. I've
Okay.
never experienced being with a female, but I know I'm attracted to them.
Okay.
Second.
And there's a lot of women that are like that. They're
Yeah.
weird, but that's okay. No, I'm just kidding. I'm playing. But anyways,
Wow.
the question that I'm asking you is when is the right time to commit to someone, and why?
So for me personally, I'm a very selfish person. I constantly think about myself, and I think that's why it's hard for me to actually face commitment with people. But I know for sure that I want to be with somebody and am not scared of commitment whenever it comes to me being as comfortable with you as me being as comfortable with myself. Like, my solitude is everything to me. So if I'm comfortable in solitude with you, like even just being quiet, just laying down watching a movie, that shows me a different type of level, because it takes a lot for me to get comfortable with somebody.
Yeah, for real.
So I say, like, once I start getting comfortable with you, and I'm not even just talking about how people be like, well, he like fart in front of him or something like that. No, it's like,
It's
am
much
I
more than that. I got you.
like, am I comfortable with you on a
Yeah.
physical level, emotional level?
Yeah, I totally agree. I think if you can even be vulnerable or say some
Yeah,
stuff,
definitely.
like I said, that brings up to our next question, and it ties together. How do you know when you love someone? Rocky. Yeah.
I don't know. For me personally, when I feel like I've loved somebody, that I feel like, I don't know, I feel like you would do anything, I guess. You would try to do everything that you possibly can to make sure that they're okay.
That's good.
Yeah, for me.
All right, so for me, damn it, I don't like people knowing my personal biz. Okay,
It's all right.
so,
It's all right.
But yeah, he made a podcast.
but check this out. I think when you love somebody is when you're willing to go out of your way to accommodate for them. You're even willing to be without. That's deep too. Like,
Yes.
you're literally willing to be without just so that they're taken care of.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think not even more of that. I think you really love somebody when not only do you accept them, but you accept their baggage, you accept their flaws, you truly accept them. No matter if their past and stuff, whatever they did last week, last month, last year, whatever, I'm talking about truly taking them as they are and You know, love to be around them, love to be around the family and stuff. So that's personally me. Cait, what do you think?
Yeah, I mean, we all have our good and our bad sides, and yeah, that's really when somebody does truly love you, is because they accept you for everything that you are. I think for me, like I said earlier, I am a selfish person, and I'll admit that it's not one of my greatest character points, but whenever I'm thinking about you more, whenever I'm taking into what I'm saying into consideration, like if I'm hurting you with my words,
yeah,
whenever I'm thinking on a deeper level is whenever I know that I truly care for somebody. Yeah, I can't really speak about love because I don't feel like I've ever truly like experienced love before. So, but I got an idea of what it could be.
Yeah.
Well, guys, this is getting really, really interesting, and this is the first podcast in a long time that I don't even want this damn podcast to end.
It's
because,
only been a week.
Dude, I'm telling you, man.
Makes it sound like we took a season
No.
off.
Well, I'm talking about. I'm not saying that all the other podcasts were not great, but I'm just saying this is an interesting topic, and nobody really talks about this shit.
Well, yeah, it's very controversial. Everybody experiences it.
Well, here's one that's gonna tickle your pickle. You ready?
Oh, jeez.
I love that.
During the talking stages, okay? So, for instance, Cait, you're talking to this guy. You're talking. Y'all are not committed. Rocky, you're talking to this girl. Y'all are hitting it off, but you're talking to somebody. You're obviously both of y'all have chemistry. Y'all are going good, but y'all are not committed. Y'all are not in a relationship. You haven't said, "Hey, are you mine or not?" During the talking stages, is it appropriate to entertain other people? So, Rocky.
No, I don't think so. Because if you really like the person that you're talking to, and you want to be serious about it, no, don't do it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I mean, but to me, it feels like it's common sense to, you know, if you really like the person, don't try to go somewhere else. You know?
Yeah. Me personally, and I will say this based off of an ex, and I'm not even going to tell you who's ex, but the ex is probably going to know because I'm talking about it. But when me and her were talking, obviously I was talking to my friends, my homegirls and stuff, regardless if it was, you know, just talking, having a casual conversation, or whether if it was entertaining a conversation, okay? She was doing it, I was doing it. We both were interested in each other, but at the time, we were just trying to get to know if it was something. I think if you really love somebody, it's a key word. When you're talking to someone, obviously you like them. And this is completely my opinion, okay? I'm not saying that I'm a hoe. And I'm not saying that I'm not loyal, okay? Because I am. I'm a Libra. Amen. But besides the point, I'm saying this. When you're committed and you're talking to someone in the talking stages, if you're talking to someone, me personally, I don't think that it's bad. Only it's bad when you actually, like when you say you love them, when you're actually like, and I'm talking about like talking stages, like y'all barely known each other for like 2 weeks, okay? Or like a week, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about if you're going over to her house, y'all obviously having sex, you know, you're kissing, y'all doing all the 9 yards, y'all doing everything together, you know, you're going to her house, she's wearing your fucking big ass shirt. Obviously, I'm not gonna go and entertain somebody because that's more than just talking stages. You're actually moving into a different transition, if that makes sense. So, Cait, what do you think?
I believe that it solely depends on how much y'all communicate. Now, you could have somebody who does not get it and is going to be like judging you for even wanting to carry on a conversation or casually date somebody else outside of like talking to them every day. They're going to judge you, be like, you're a hoe, you're this, you're that. But it really just all falls on y'all's level of communication. You know, like the last guy that I was talking to, we're 2 months in, nothing's going on between us. There's no line of like who we are, what we are. We're not talking about that. But, you know, we had that level of communication where I would tell him like, hey, I'm going on this date today, or I'm going to do this, or I do talk to this guy, have sex with this dude. And, you know, he's okay with it at the end of the day.
Oh, wow.
So I think it's just like, based on the person, but to me personally, I don't think there's anything wrong with it as long as you're being completely 100% honest.
And see, that goes back to that. Is it really bad when you're being 100%? Like, I think it's weird. I think it's bad when the other person that you're obviously talking to, trying to figure out what y'all are and stuff, and you don't tell them.
Yeah.
Like I said, with me and my ex, she knew what I was doing, and I knew what she was doing, just like how what Cait was saying with the guy. You know, with the guy that she was talking to, it's all about communication. And if you think about any relationship that you get into, it's all about trust. It's all about communication, and it's all about respecting one of another. I mean, hell, if he's cool with it and you're cool with it, who else should matter into that relationship other than y'all two? So, number 7, does body count matter? Rocky, for instance, does body count matter to you?
Well,
That's a really, really.
that's a good question.
That's a
Thank you.
tough.
Came up with it?
Did you really?
Yes, I did.
Yes, you did. You weren't supposed to rub it in.
Well, I did. I need my credit. Thank you.
Praise God.
She came up with it, guys. Well, for me, I don't know. That's a hard question, man.
No,
'cause-
and
You want to pass it? You want to pass it to me and her, and then
yeah, I'll
you'll think about it.
I'll
Okay.
think about it.
So
Is
me
there
personally.
an STD test involved, or no? I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay. First of
there
all.
should always be a STD test.
Okay.
Yes.
First of all. Just like what Cait said, and obviously who you're talking to, common sense. If you're sexually active, I would hope that you're taking the proper.
Supplements.
You're taking the
What?
not supplements, but you're taking the proper. Females, y'all are taking birth control, or y'all have the rod, or whatever y'all got going on in y'all. But I'm saying, guys too, guys.
The rod.
Yes,
Yeah,
sexual
the
trans.
rod.
Look, here's what freaks me out. Yes, people have sex regularly. It's normal, especially in this generation now. But guys, don't be dumb. You now, dude, you can literally avoid a sexual transmitted disease, other than of course some that are severe, like herpes and stuff. But what I'm trying to say is, if you're gonna have sex regularly and stuff like that, and you're actively sexual, be safe. Okay? Now, it's different when you're with somebody and you're obviously in a relationship with someone. I mean, hell, you should know who the hell she's been around with and stuff. She's only been with you. And as long as you has been with you, then you ain't got no problem. But the answer to the question, does body count matter? No. Because I feel like, just me personally, I just feel like, goes back to tying in with that other question. I think if you really love somebody and all that stuff, that shouldn't matter. Now, if she's, like I said, going back, if she's clean, she's clean. And if you don't know she's clean, just go down under. And if she smells like a corned beef hash sandwich, you probably need to go get that checked.
Or you could just ask her to go get tested.
Exactly. But
Whichever's easier.
But here, guys, y'all, like I said, if y'all are getting really, don't suck up your pride and be like, whoa, something ain't right here and stuff. Be like, wait, let's go. You know what I mean? No, don't do that. Do not do that. I would never do that. So thank God for all my exes. They smell perfectly fine, normal. But yes, body count doesn't matter. Cait.
Well, to me, no, body count does not matter. I am not a saint myself, so I wouldn't want somebody else to judge me based off of my past, my history. And that goes for everything, so why not include it with your sexual partners in the past? And also, don't get me wrong, but I feel like it adds on to the experience. I don't like teaching men things that I feel like they should already know. So I like someone with the experience. I feel like it's a plus, if anything.
I agree. Now here, let me ask this. This is not actually in our questions, but since Cait and obviously me and Cait, we're rocky with this. But do you think since let's say you're committed with this guy, right? And I'm committed with this girl. Do you think you should let them know your body count if they ask?
Oh yeah, I definitely let them know. I mean, it's nothing for me to hide. I'm not ashamed of any part of myself, so why not?
I agree. So Rocky, does body count matter?
Nah, it doesn't.
Are you just saying that because we said it?
Nah, I was honestly thinking no before, but I didn't know. I wanted to hear what you guys thought first before I was labeled up. Well, no, I'm just kidding. No, seriously.
Is that where we're labeled as now?
Nah.
It's nothing new.
Nah, I just want to see what you guys thought, but I was thinking what you were thinking, to be honest. Because honestly, if like I said, if you really like this person,
you accept them.
You feel like it could be a future, then why not overlook it? I mean, obviously, like you said, if it's not smelling too great,
And obviously,
make sure you go get that test.
Obviously, It's just a no-brainer. Okay, everything that we're saying, it's just common sense.
Yeah.
Okay, so number 8. Ooh, this one's a really good one. So
I
this
probably
one,
made this one.
no
Yeah.
man, no,
Probably
I made it.
That's
Cause
great.
how are you gonna make the other one and then I make this one?
Well,
We
I
were
mean,
going
I
back
would
and forth.
assume
Because I'm
because
that
it's number 8,
talented.
right? It's Cait.
Oh, you know what? You're right. Okay, so basically, the question is on number 8 is when you're in a toxic relationship. How do you know when it's the right time to leave?
To bounce.
Man, this one is gonna hit home for me. So,
Well, you have to define toxic because toxic can be defined as many ways.
Yes.
Because you can be abused physically,
okay. Oh, that's
abused mentally,
exactly,
or abused verbally.
Right.
exactly.
So
all are bad.
it depends.
Toxic just in all senses.
Oh.
Whatever toxic is to you, because it's not gonna look the same for everybody else.
Right.
You know, some people like that shit.
Yeah. I don't know.
I'm just saying they do. They'd be like, la toxica or whatever.
guess.
Shut
Girl,
your ass up.
Girl, stupid.
And she's gonna be like, okay, Dad, calm down. I'm scared.
Stroke me, daddy.
Okay, but to answer to this question, when is the right time to leave? Man, well,
Wow.
I would say equally, I've taken her back and she's taken me back, and like I said, I don't even personally know what the hell is right now. Obviously right now it's just not gonna work. Obviously I need to work on stuff. I'm a man and being vulnerable, and I know I've got some stuff to work on. She can say whatever she's got to say. I got nothing negative to say about her. All I know is I think when the level of disrespect is greater than the level of disrespect matches.
Like it's greater than the level of
Yeah,
respect.
yeah. The level of disrespect is greater than the respect. Like that's when I feel like that's when it's done. Of course, you're gonna have your arguments. Of course, y'all gonna talk shit. Of course, y'all gonna. Every relationship is not rainbows, okay?
Right.
But I'm saying to the point of going back to when you love somebody, are you really trying to work it out and stuff? Like I said, I really did love my ex. I really do. I still do. I would be lying if I say I don't. But the level of love now is more like, you know what? I love you so much that I want you and I want me to be happy. Whether it's not us being happy together, that's perfectly fine. But I have no, like I said, I'm not that type of person to be like, fuck you, get whatever. People are different. When you're in like the argumentative stage and stuff like that, yeah, words are said and all that stuff, but you're mad. I feel personally, I don't mean what I say when I get mad and stuff. And of course, that's when they always say when you're angry, you should just shut up and walk away. Which I don't sometimes, and I'm gonna be a man and say that. But
Well, it's easier said than done.
it's so hard. I think it's so hard, especially when you're in a toxic relationship, because you're trying to explain how you feel to another individual that doesn't have the same. I mean, you got to understand, a man and a woman are two different beings. They're not going to think the same. We have two different mindset, two different views. We got two different goals in life. As the man, you're supposed to lead, protect, honor, and respect. You supply. She wants to feel that comfort. She wants to feel that security. She wants to know that, hey, you got my back through thick and thin. As a woman's role, she's supposed to aid and help the man and stuff like that. Like I said, this is just my opinion. Sometimes there's relationships where the woman's more dominant and the man's more of a simp. Whichever is your cup of tea, that's fine. But I'm just saying, to answer the question, just when the level of disrespect is greater than the respect, that's when you should leave.
Yeah.
Mine is kind of like falling into the same type of answer, but I feel like it's more whenever I'm not seeing myself as much a priority as much as I am you. Like I'm not taking care of myself because I'm busy trying to nurture and cater to you and
Yeah,
your
man,
needs,
that's good.
I feel like it should always be a 50-50, and I always say with the people that I'm entertaining, I want to be your second priority in life. I never want to be your first priority, because your first priority should always be you.
Wow.
So whenever I feel like that's slipping down to a level of me going down to number 2 and not number 1 in my books, in my world anymore, that's whenever I know, like, hey, we're not on the same energetic level anymore. We're not
Wow.
vibing with each other anymore.
I'm
So
not.
it's like,
I'm
I
not.
gotta
I'm not. I'm not
tell
gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie.
That's a good answer.
I'm not gonna lie. She is definitely stronger than me, because when she just like,
I'm telling you, whenever I say selfish, I don't mean it in a negative connotation. I prioritize myself because of how much I did it in the past. You know, I came from a place of lack and trying to people please all the time, trying to receive love in places where it wasn't given to me full-heartedly.
Yeah.
So now I come from a place where I'm always thinking about myself first.
Yeah. Only thing I gotta say, tying into what she says, because wow, that was actually a really good answer. Guys, if you're in a toxic relationship right now, guys, shut the fuck up. Listen to your woman. Maybe take yourself out of your body, like what she says, and actually think about it. Think about how she feels. You know, the words that you say, I literally could say something right now and not remember it tomorrow. But guess what? Women have a filing cabinet in the back of their brain, and they literally remember the day, the time, and what the fuck they were wearing when you said that. And you literally know, and it's funny, but listen, guys, y'all want a relationship to work, you have to understand too that, hey, you know, that's what me and my ex always, like, I always stood there and thought, like, okay, like, what did I say? And I'm like thinking, and even now when I'm thinking, I'm learning, and she probably doesn't even know, and she probably won't ever hear this, but it doesn't even matter. The point is, I'm learning that, wow, like, there was some stuff that I didn't even see personally in myself, and now that I see it, I'm like thinking, like, damn, you know, if the opportunity was offered, you know what I mean, let's see what happens. If not, I can learn from it, grow from it, so that way the next one, I don't blow up like that. So if you're in a toxic relationship, guys, listen to your woman. Women, try to understand what the guys are going through. And it, like I said, that's like taking yourself out of your body. That's telling yourself, hey, don't be selfish. Actually, listen to your partner and stuff, because that's actually crazy.
And on that too, though, it's not just like understanding. It's not all about understanding. It's about comprehending it too, and putting that into your own actions. Because you could sit and hear me talk all day, but are you really getting the gist of what I'm saying? Like, is that registering in you?
Exactly.
Okay. Do looks and ages make a difference in a relationship? So I'm currently 28. Rocky?
26. I just turned 26.
You just turned 26.
I did.
And
I just turned 21.
okay. So we're relatively around the same age and stuff like that. A little bit. I'm obviously the fossil here. So Rocky, let's ask you.
What?
So what is the youngest age and what is the oldest age you would date? And does it even matter to you?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
I think the youngest would probably be, I don't know. Because I mean, there's some young girls out there
that are very mature.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's kind of hard to like tell. You know what I mean? I
I
would say 20.
I feel like if she can't.
And then the oldest would probably be like 27, 28.
Okay.
Yeah, around that.
Go. Okay. Okay.
So like, whenever I move in here, it'll just move.
Okay. So it does matter
So
the
be
age.
21 and then,
Okay.
It changes every year.
So me personally, I feel like.
Is that the question? Those two?
No.
Those
Yeah.
are the two?
No. The question was, does age matter? You said yes.
And looks.
And looks. Does looks matter?
Honestly, before I used to be like, you know, she has to look like this. Nah. I think as long as, you know, well, body wise, to me it doesn't matter. Like, I mean, a little chunky, a little bit thick, I like it.
Woo.
Skinny, I like it. I mean, to me, if she has a pretty face,
What's going on?
If she has
and
a
a pretty face, a pretty waist.
pretty face, and her personality, you know, and she shows maturity. That's all it
Guys.
takes for me.
Like I hit it.
Dude, this guy's about to pay off his truck. He's got goals and visions. This guy,
I am.
if you don't take the opportunity now, women.
Don't take it.
If
Come
you
on,
don't
man.
take, no, if you don't take the opportunity,
Take the opportunity.
If you don't,
Don't take that.
If you don't
phones
like-
are standing by. You got the next 5 minutes. We'll throw a complimentary guitar pick with every order.
I'll sign it.
Anyways,
Oh my God.
but personally, does age? Yes, it does, and because of the level of maturity that I am, I feel like if she's 18 or 20 and stuff, she's not gonna have the same. Like she's obviously we're at two different spectrums. Okay, obviously I'm trying to find somebody. I'm trying to settle down. I'm trying to spend time with them for the rest of my life. I'm already at that stage. You know, someone that's 18 or 20, you know, they're still trying to figure out what they're going to do in life and stuff like that. So that does matter. Now, there are girls that are mature and stuff for their age and stuff. But I just feel like 21, like, if she can't go to the bar and drink with me, or she can't go, like, she's like, can I see your, like, no. Like, as long as you can go to the parties and events and there's, like, literally, you can do anything. Like, if I got to wait and...
As long as you don't need permission.
Yeah, you gotta have a pink slip everywhere you go. No, we can't do that. What's the oldest I would go for? Damn, I've never thought about that.
16?
I've seen fuck no.
Well,
Honestly, you know what?
Right.
Honestly, I've seen a couple of girls in their
40?
30s, late 30s, and they're attractive.
My mom.
Praise God. But no.
What
I'm saying is,
shout out her mom.
I don't think. Shout out her mom. No, I'm
Hey,
not
John
trying to.
is looking for somebody, all right?
I'm currently not looking for somebody. I'm trying to work on myself. But if you're trying to have some fun and go eat somewhere, and maybe you make me laugh,
His number is.
my number is. You don't gotta worry about that. No, I'm just kidding. But Cait, what do you think?
Am I answering like age-wise? Is that what
Both.
Does age matter, and what's the youngest, and what's the oldest you go for?
Okay.
Oh, so we're doing age first? My bad. I just answered. both.
Well, I mean, we're both doing. I already did it, so fuck it.
You didn't answer
But
body. Or not body, looks.
Oh, looks okay. Obviously, if she's attractive, that's fine.
That's fine.
Me personally, she can't be bigger than me. If she's like my size, that's fine. And I'm pretty big. Okay, I'm not gonna cap. I'm pretty big. So
You
if
look
she's
good,
my size, cool. I'll break it down. She can't be too skinny because
Can I break it down?
it's just gonna be like a lawn chair. You know what I'm saying? I can't do that. So
Lawn chair.
I don't care if you got a little belly or something like that. I think it's cute as fuck. I think women, y'all are taking too much pressure on yourselves, man.
Yeah.
Thighs and bellies are in. Y'all know, like, y'all talking about the dad bods and shit, that's in. Well,
Yeah.
guess what? Y'all's belly makes the jelly.
Baby, you beautiful the way you are.
Okay, as long as you're attractive, like I say, you keep conversation and stuff, you got me soaked. But anyways,
Sold?
Soaked. He said.
sold.
Oh, I thought
Not
you said
soaked.
soaked.
No, not soaked. I'm soaked right
That
now
too.
because it's hot as fuck in here, but that's besides the point. Anyways.
Okay, so definitely do not date anybody younger than me. I just can't stand the thought of that. It's actually disgusting to me for some reason. I am definitely an older man person. I will date somebody probably my parents' age.
Which are like late 30s.
Yeah, late
So
30s, early 40s.
30's the minimum, 35's the max.
No, I mean like I'll date somebody in my 20s, 26. I
So
guess
she's saying she's going up.
I'm going up.
And for
never
her
down.
age, right? Your age?
So,
all the way up to 40.
21 up, yeah.
Yeah,
21 to 40, yeah.
But
never down.
where's like, damn, that's a good age.
Probably like.
Like, damn it, that's a fucking good age. You know what?
I like that.
You already won.
How old are you? 25?
Damn, that's a fucking good age. What do looks matter to you, or what do you look for? So
Looks-
these people know, these older hunks.
Yeah, so all the uncles out there listening, looks definitely do matter to me. I used to try to not be shallow and humble and everything back then, but looks do matter to me because I feel like I take pride in my appearance, so I want to take pride in like whoever's standing next to me all the time.
Exactly.
You know, I want you to look good around my arm, like you would expect me to look good around yours.
Exactly.
You know? I will say the one thing that I do love physically about somebody is long hair. If it's curly, like that's a plus to me. I'll automatically talk to you if you got long hair.
Well, there you go, guys.
That's
Start
my
growing
man.
that shit. No Shave November is about to come around the corner, so.
There you go.
There you go.
Do it for me.
Do they have fat, skinny, black, white? Equality, slavery? I'm just kidding.
Come on.
I
Anyways.
thought we were gonna go there. You promised me.
Okay, but no, I mean,
No, I
shit,
def-
we're already there, so let's go there.
I definitely keep it in my. I was gonna say culture
Race.
Yeah, I
Okay.
definitely keep it in my race. It's not anything racist or prejudice. I want to say, but yeah, I definitely keep it like that.
That's just your preference.
Yeah, for sure. What else did you ask me?
Fat, skinny.
Oh no. You know, I like those guys that look bulky without working out. Like they're big and like hunky, like big right here, but they don't work out. And they're just naturally built like that. I guess kind of a dad bod type vibe to it.
Okay.
So yeah, that's good to me.
Now,
but not
if he has a
skinny.
gut, is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine. That's what a beer belly is type
Do you-
thing.
So 6-pack, you're not? Are you gonna? That's your
I
kind of
don't
type?
know. It's really not my type because I feel like I'll break you. Like, and then that makes me feel insecure, and I don't want to feel insecure.
Fuck. Okay, as long as you can carry it, guys.
Don't
carry
do
it.
that to me.
Hey, as long as you can carry it. Okay, so actually, I made this last question, and I don't even know where we're at in time, but
Probably like 40
37.
minutes.
37.
37 minutes.
37 minutes. Wow. So we can actually keep going for 10 more minutes, so which is actually good because we actually went all these questions and it's just getting juicier and juicier. So actually, Cait doesn't even know about this question because I actually made the question
And I had no
and
idea.
he doesn't even know either. So
I had no idea of the previous.
It makes the experience
Didn't even get a
even
chance.
better.
I
So
didn't even get a chance to like prepare myself. I'm literally just answering.
hey,
things
but
as I go.
but the experience, your response, it's so
Oh, yeah.
genuine.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
so
Yes.
pure.
On the
Jenny.
spot.
So
Yeah.
number 10. Okay.
What is it? Oh, you forgot it.
No, I didn't. Fuck. Let me unlock my shit.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
you forgot
Better
it.
be
Does
juicy.
the sex matter in the relationship? And I'm talking about the duration. What is it? Duration.
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 Duration. Sorry.
Duration.
Duration. Okay. I'm sorry.
Product.
So which is your longevity? Are you
Longevity.
you know? But y'all get what I'm saying.
Longevity?
How long you're lasting in bed? Does that matter? Does the penis size matter? Does her hair on her?
Why would I
hoo-ha?
want to answer that? I
But
don't want to answer
look,
that.
no, you're gonna answer it because that's the question. Now,
No.
You got.
okay, so sex doesn't matter in your relationship.
Penis size. Come on, bro. I'm
What
like.
about the hair?
No, I'm not talking. Obviously, you're not
Obviously,
gonna answer the
if
penis
you-
size,
you know,
stupid.
If you play for the same team, you're cool, but I don't play for the same team. So I'm not
Okay,
gonna be
but what
answering
I'm
that.
saying is, you're missing the whole point of the question. Does sex matter in the relationship?
Yes, I understand what you're.
Does it matter if it's good or not?
Yeah, it matters.
Okay. Guess what? You just answered the fucking question. Great. It's amazing.
Well,
Now
Yes.
for the rest of them.
All right, the penis size that I like to take now.
And the hair. Don't forget that.
Oh my gosh. Yes, sex does matter in the relationship.
Yes.
It does matter because, like I said, the intimacy. You wanna please your woman, not just sexually, but financially, emotionally, spiritually, everything. So yes, sexually, that has to be. Because if she's not entertaining you, guess what? She's entertaining somebody else.
Yep.
Going to your brother.
Whoa.
Sorry.
Well, he's 13.
Going to the other one who's of age.
She doesn't have one.
I
He
don't
doesn't
have another one. I have a
He
sister.
doesn't
though.
have a brother.
But anyways, yes, it's very important to me. Like I said, I think I don't even know. Like, do I really care if she's like groomed down there? Yes, you gotta keep it clean. Because if I'm keeping it trim, like you're not gonna be in Rambo type shit,
No.
fighting forest monkeys and
No.
stuff. Okay, I keep mine. I'm very
Battling demons.
we don't want to be battling demons down there. I would say that I take care of myself. I need to do my eyebrows. I'm not even gonna cap, but I do take care of myself and stuff like that. Make sure everything's good. So, like I said, she doesn't have to necessarily be, but she's got to definitely take care of herself. And obviously, that goes back to who the hell you hang around with. Are you hanging around with some hood rat, or are you hanging around with someone that obviously takes care of herself? And
Nothing against the hood rats.
nothing
They're
against the hood
fine.
rats. They're fine. Alrighty. So, Cait, you're.
Yes, sex matters a whole lot to me. I feel like it's a strong foundation in a relationship, That's a lot of vulnerability right there and a lot of trust. That's on a whole different level. So of course it matters.
You gotta test drive the car before you buy it.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it matters. It does because I'm a very sexual person and I would expect my partner to be a very sexual person too and please me on a level that I want to be pleased because I know that I'm coming to you knowing that I'm going to please you at the end of the day.
That's
So come with the same energy.
so freaking good. All right, so I am personally done with my 10 questions.
Yes.
So Rocky or Cait, do y'all personally have any questions? Like, I'm gonna personally ask Cait a question only that I want to know perspective through a woman. So maybe she can ask us a question to get our perspective through our side. So why in the relationship sometimes y'all women how do I say it in the nicest way?
Just
Y'all
like-
expect us to know what the fuck is wrong with y'all, and I'm just saying, in past experience in a relationship, yes, I know when my ex, or at the time the girlfriend, I know when she's obviously mad. You obviously see the body language. You obviously see her tone. You obviously know she's upset. Obviously, as a man, if you're a man that obviously genuinely loves her, respects her and stuff, you obviously don't want her to be mad at you. Who the hell wants you to be mad at someone? And nobody wants to be ignored, okay? But my question to you is, why do sometimes y'all girls act, or y'all expect us to know, or read y'all's fucking minds like we're supposed to know, when in reality, sometimes us guys, we really don't know what the hell it is, or we don't tito.
Yeah, or sometimes it's something that's done inadvertently.
Okay. I feel like it's because as a female, you're more vulnerable to your own emotions. So, you got that emotional side to you, that sentimental side more. So you expect people to pick up on what it is that you have to say without saying it, because we're capable of doing that firsthand, like nothing, like it's a talent to us, it's like a sixth sense. So I don't know, I guess it's more of an energy thing. We expect you to be able to read us the way that we read you and base conversation off of that. I can't really speak too much on relationships and like being like shady like that, because I've never been like in a long relationship before.
If you don't mind getting a little closer to the mic.
Oh yeah,
Sorry.
sorry.
No, you're good.
Cait, do you have any question that you want to know from a guy's perspective? Or you got a question for me or Regal over here?
Let's see, I think I'm one for both, yeah. Relationship wise. Why do men start caring too late? Because women detach themselves emotionally before anything. Like whenever people break up, the women are hurt obviously for a little bit. The men are excited. They go out, they club, they do this, they do that. They're feeling themselves. But it takes months later for them to realize the mistakes that were made and what they caused to end that relationship.
Yeah.
While women had already processed that months before the relationship even ended. So why do men care so late?
Okay, so I'm obviously going to speak on basically on my past. I feel like it's vice versa. I feel like we split up, and I really don't know too much about her business. I really don't care to know about her business. Like I said, I'm glad that she's happy. I feel like she's more, going out and stuff like that. I'm more like the one that's hurt in the past. That happened the same time, or that happened like it happened the same way, and it was kind of weird. Like later on, I'm better. And then out of nowhere, she's like, hey, could we talk and stuff like that. Like I said, we've been through hell, and we've been through hell and back and stuff like that. Obviously, I still cared about her, sad feelings, but they weren't as bad as they were at the beginning. So, speaking on behalf of guys, why do they care so late? Maybe I'm not the person to talk to, because I obviously care. Like, I feel like I catch feelings hard,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna admit it. Like I said, as long as we're good, it doesn't take.
I think it
long.
also depends on the person too. Like,
I just think past trauma. Like if a good guy's been getting fucked over, that's a lot of quacks. But he's been so much trauma. Maybe the reason why he's waiting so late is he's not saying. You gotta also read like through a girl's perspective too. Why do girls not trust guys? You know what I mean? The girls expect every guy to lie. It's the same thing. It's on both spectrums. We both are very callous, and we guard our heart and stuff, and we don't want the other person to know, like, hey, I'm vulnerable and stuff like that. But like I said, I've already exposed myself as being like, dude, I care about you even when you don't think I care about you. So now she has that overhand on me, and like she's got that power, like thinking, okay, well, I can just leave and go do whatever I want, and he's still gonna feel the same way. But that's bad, because now you're taking advantage of that person, and now you're doing so. And like yes, you obviously cared about him, you're hurt and stuff like that, and he's doing his own thing. But I'm telling you, he probably didn't care, or he probably wasn't too invested in it. That's why it's easier for him. Like any guy that just goes and literally just leaves a conversation or leaves a relationship, and they're just like fucking the next day, or they're already out with some. Probably really didn't even care. They probably weren't too invested in you. begin
Yeah.
with.
That's
And I'm
so
sorry. I'm sorry to tell you that.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to tell you that, but I've had that happen to me in the past. And
No, it's true. It's
and,
true.
and
It's just hard.
I'm
to
just
hear.
gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you this right now, and it's even hard for me to say it. If someone is so easily to go and be with somebody right after a relationship, knowingly you've invested all your time and your energy, and they know how you feel, they know about your heart, they know about your feelings, and they do that. Sorry to tell you, they probably weren't too invested in the relationship to begin with.
That or the other person was there the whole time.
And here's what broke my heart when I heard this, because I was watching this YouTube, but it's basically saying that they probably never really did like you. They just liked the idea of what you had to offer. Basically, like they didn't ever really liked you. They liked that you can pay for them and take them out and spoil them, and they basically reap all the benefits of you, but never really actually genuinely liked you for you. Because if they liked you for you, they would have worked it out. And I'm not saying that my past ex didn't, but I just felt like I said, you know how they say, like, if you really care about someone, actions speak.
Yeah, definitely.
You don't just say it, you do it.
I care about you. What's
Like,
going to do for me? Show
I'm
me
gonna tell you
that.
this right now. Me personally, that's a reason why. Not the fact that I couldn't go and do that, because I could. Because, like I said, you're never gonna stop someone from doing something that they want to do if it's already if it's in their mind, they're gonna do it. Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
But if you really care about someone, and you obviously do, it's gonna take time. You're gonna heal. You're gonna get better at it. But just you gotta read those.
Yeah.
If she's okay with not texting you all day, if she's okay from not talking to you, but you see, like, she's obviously talking with her friends, she's obviously out and about, she's obviously doing what she wants to do, maybe you need to start thinking about, okay, well, she never was really interested in you. She never liked you to begin with. She just liked the idea of you. So
That's really sad, but it's a sad truth that I feel like everybody needs to hear.
I'm gonna tell you something, it took me a while to learn it. But anyways, that's a perfect time to stop. Cait with an 8, I appreciate you. We're definitely gonna do this again, because dude, we can talk about relationships and go on and on and on.
Yeah.
Once again, this is the Fat and Regal Show. We want to thank y'all. Thank you for all our audience. Thank you for all the sponsors and every donation that is given to this podcast. Guys, on September 24th, if you don't know, I actually am going to rap. I'm going to be performing at El Patron. If you need some tickets, let me know. I got them for sale. I might even give you a little discount.
Uh-oh.
But just don't tell nobody.
Uh-oh.
But check this out.
Here we go.
If you really vibe with me, if you really like me and stuff like that, I would really, really, really greatly appreciate it if you would come by
I'll be
and
there.
support. I appreciate y'all. But September 24th, it's on a Friday. Okay? So we're obviously not going to film on that. Maybe we can film twice or skip this one, but it's okay. It's for a good cause, because the cause is I'm doing something that I like, okay?
Exactly.
But anyways, that's all the time that we have today. Cait, do you have anything to say?
Just thank you for allowing me to be on this. I'm really glad that you gave me the opportunity to.
Nigga, we ain't shit, okay? I ain't shit. You shit?
One day I will be.
Praise God. Anyways, guys, we love y'all guys. Thank y'all, and get ready for episode 2.
All right. Peace.